Hi, I'm Elizabeth Egbert, and this is my Lesson 7 group meeting quiz video. I really did like this lesson because I feel like it has combined everything that we've been learning. So we learned about probability and how to find percentiles, and that was separate from what we learned in lesson 6 about the central limit theorem and the law of large numbers. And so it was nice to be able to have this lesson and bring it all back together and use the applet again and be like, oh, that's why we use the applet, and that's what makes sense. So it was nice because it kind of brought it full circle for me. It was nice to be able to do some repeat problems, but then to do the problems that applied using a sample size rather than the population size in order to find the percentiles and the probabilities in the applet. So that was nice. It was good to have the practice problems. I definitely needed those in order to get a grasp on it. I didn't have a ton of questions. The only thing that I had an issue with, which I get now, was sometimes it's hard for me to wrap my brain around what the question was asking. So I didn't know. It just took me a few tries to figure out when I needed to apply the central limit theorem and find the sample mean or use the sample standard deviation rather than just what we had been doing 2 lessons ago, basically. And then another question that I had was, and I never really understood it. I got the right answer the first time, but I did it the way that I thought that the question was explaining it, but it was hard to wrap my brain around what it was asking. Was just the final question on question 15, and it said that it was about the weight of the boat passengers, and it said that to find the probability that a random sample of passengers will have a weight that is as extreme or more extreme, which is either above or below the mean that was observed in this sample. So I kind of got the picture, and there was a note that said as extreme or more extreme means that we are not only interested in values that are lower than the ones we observed, but also values that are as far away from the mean as ours in the positive direction. So that kind of explained what I was looking for, and so I just added the 2 ends and I got the right answer, but I had a hard time wrapping my brain around what that exactly indicates. And so that's kind of the only question that I had, but other than that, I think I understood the lesson pretty well. And that's it. Thank you. We'll go on to lesson 8 for next week.